This is sort of ground zero for the education crisis in this country, isn't it?
No question about it. When you look
Some call Robert Bobb a villain, others a hero. His task, fix perhaps the nation's most broken school system.
If the school district does not succeed, the city of Detroit will not succeed.
Good morning.
Good morning. We cannot have individuals who are stealing precious dollars in a broke school system that should go to educate children.
In 2009, Bobb was brought in by Michigan's governor to overhaul a system replete with waste, fraud, and abuse. He left his consulting job in Washington, assuming the role of emergency financial manager of Detroit's schools. And he's dead set on rooting out waste and corruption while boosting the graduation rate from 57% to 98% in just 5 years.
I've been criticized because they say, well, why are you messing with the person who walked out of the school with a bag of lunch money? That's a little criminal. My response to that is, if you steal a penny that should go to the classroom, we will do everything in our power to prosecute you.
He's prosecuting and he's shrinking the school system as more and more families move out of Detroit. Enrollment this year is less than half what it was a decade ago.
You've closed 59 schools, more than a quarter of Detroit's public schools, and that has angered parents and teachers.
You know, we're going to anger more individuals in the next few months because I'm going to close somewhere between 20, maybe 40 schools within the next few months.
So you're almost cutting the number of Detroit public schools in half.
And he's gotten millions in union concessions. But along with these deep cuts, he's shaken up the academics, making advanced placement courses available to everyone and greatly increasing time spent on reading and math.
Try to get them scores up.
Okay.
The Lamonius family applauds Bobb's drastic cuts, but says the problems extend far beyond the schools.
It's not the building. It's not the principal. It's not the teachers. It's the parents, stupid. You know, it really is the parents. And we got to find a way to engage the parents.
I get a little emotional because I've been doing this for 24 years, and I love it.
High school teacher Edna Reeves has mixed feelings about Bobb's overhaul.
Come on, let's go.
She gives him a C.
Because he hasn't achieved what he came here for. And
reducing the
deficit. It's grown since he's been here. And I have a problem with that. I cannot give you an excellent mark if you haven't accomplished your task. I have to hold him to the same standards I hold my students to.
Bobb argues the deficit he inherited was twice as large as previously thought, most of it from borrowing hundreds of millions of dollars with no money to pay it back.
What happened to bring this school system down?
The economy. It's not an option to say, okay, I'm going to go into the automotive industry if I'm not successful. You have to gear your mindset towards higher education.
Is this system stronger because of Robert Bobb?
I would say it is better because he has been bold enough to make the moves that the community, never really wanted to make.
This is a criminal up here. This is a criminal.
But those bold moves included major academic changes. Some the school board wasn't consulted on. They sued Bobb for academic control and won.
Did you expect taking this job that you would be sued by the school board?
For every major change that we've made, we've taken a lawsuit.
Despite these challenges, the kids of Detroit have clearly made their mark on Bobb.
ABCs. Tell me your ABC, just like you did last week. Say them out. Big time. Give me a big voice.
ABC.
I grew up on a Louisiana sugarcane plantation. The only way out was to get a public education. And for these kids, the only way that they're going to succeed in the city of Detroit and into the future is to get a solid public education. So it's not just professional for me, but it's personal.
In Detroit, Poppy Harlow reporting.